Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. First responders from multiple counties are searching for a man last seen nearly a month ago. With a staging area set up at Ellerbe Middle School, crews set off at 10 a.m. looking for 51-year-old Joseph Michael Blake, who legally changed his name to Sol Van Zavek, according to Major J. Childers with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Zavek, who lived on East Main Street, is 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs about 160 pounds. He was last seen on March 26 and last heard from on March 29 via text message. Childers said that Zavek's father filed a missing persons report on Friday. Investigators went to his home to find the door unlocked, however nothing seemed out of place. They also began checking his phone and bank records. Zavek's girlfriend died earlier this year, and investigators say he has been very emotional since. He does not have a vehicle, so he would either be walking or asking for a ride. 7 teams started around 9 a.m. searching around his home and nearby bodies of water. The initial missions resulted in few clues, though one group brought back several Modelo beer cans. As crews continue searching, the RO will continue to follow the story, and you can find all the latest on richmondobserver.com. A call about an airplane in distress led to a short, fruitless search on Tuesday night. According to first responders, someone from Morrison Correctional Institution called just before 9:30 p.m. to report a possible plane crash off of McDonald Church Road. Deputies from the Richmond County Sheriff's Office and Hoffman Volunteer Fire Department were dispatched to search for any trace of such an incident. There were no reports of missing planes in the area, and the search was called off nearly an hour later after the call from Morrison. First responders say it was likely a flare from Robin Stage exercises conducted by the JFK Special Warfare Center and school out of Fort Bragg. However, the RO could find no reference to exercises taking place this month. There was a Robin Stage exercise that ran from March 8th through 23rd. An early morning fire this week brought out crews from 2 departments and left a pet dead. Just after 5:30 a.m. on Monday, someone driving on Maynard Road called 911 to report a fire at a mobile home. The Rockingham Fire Department had 14 firefighters respond, along with 2 from Northside. According to Assistant Chief Vernon McKinnon, the front half of the home was on fire when they arrived, and part of the back burned while they were trying to extinguish the flames. McKinnon said firefighters searched to make sure no one was inside. The man who lives there, Gary Quick, wasn't home. McKinnon said, however, they did find his dog, which died in the fire. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined and is still under investigation by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Although there has been some speculation, investigators say there wasn't anything located inside that insinuated the fire was caused by a meth lab. As investigators with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, Jay and Terry Childers have seen their share of child abuse cases. They were 2 among a crowd of law enforcement officers, social workers, and foster parents who walked from the Richmond County Department of Social Services to Harrington Square on Tuesday to recognize April as Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month. The Richmond County Board of Commissioners issued a proclamation earlier this month, which was read aloud by Ronald Tillman, who was a member of the school board and the Health and Human Services Advisory Board. Prior to the march down East Washington Street, those involved were handing blue balloons and pinwheels, the latter of which has been the national symbol for child abuse prevention since 2008. According to Social Services Director Robbie Hall, DSS investigated an average of 76.5 records of child abuse, neglect, and dependency per month in the 2018-2019 fiscal year, totaling around 918 cases. During the same time period, an average of 22 children were in foster care or DSS custody each month. All right, when we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Today's Live 5 weather report is brought to you by Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts, and it's another nice sunny day. And going into the temperature for tomorrow, it's actually not going to be as, no, it will be it will be cloudy, lots of sun with the highs in the 80s, mid 80s. So starting with areas like Fayetteville, high 84, low 67, Lumberton 85, low 67. Then we have Rayford 85, 67, just like Lumberton. Going to areas like Laurinburg has a high of 86 and a low 67, just like Bennettsville. And then closer to us, we have Southern Pines 85, 66, Ellerbe 86, 66, just like Rockingham, which is where I'm currently standing in town. And then Wadesboro 86, 66, just like Ellerbe and Rockingham. So it's going to be in the 80s pretty much tomorrow, really close to the 90s at this point. And of course, going into a 7-day forecast, like I said, tomorrow 86, 66. And it will be cloudy, but there will be some sun, but that won't be the case for Friday because there is a 70% chance of thunderstorms. So far, it's the only day where there should be thunderstorms, so either way, make sure to be careful and stay safe. And then, of course, it has a high of 75, low 53. And then Saturday is the Henson Lake Disc Golf Tournament. It starts at 9 in the morning, and it's going to be a nice sunny day for that with a high of 76 and a low 57. So if you're going to be watching or playing, you're good to go. And then, of course, Sunday we'll have a high of 80, low of 56, and it will be sunny with some clouds there as well. The rest of the week is pretty much cloudy with Monday at a high 75, low 60. Tuesday 83, low 64, and then Wednesday 79, low 64. And like I said, it's going to be sunny with some clouds, and Friday is the only day where it should be raining. So either way, stay safe on Friday and every day. And that's it, pretty much it for your Live 5 weather report. When we come back, we got the Aurora Sports Update, so stay tuned for that.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. Richmond Young Professionals is hosting the first ever disc golf tournament at the newly constructed Henson Lake Disc Golf Course in Rockingham. On Saturday, April 27th, players can participate for prizes in either a team round, a singles round, or play in both. Registration is $25 per person, and the first 40 to sign up will receive a free premium custom Henson Lake disc. Sign up at eventbrite.com today.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham, North Carolina. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer unique selections of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. Each month we'll fill the shop with hand-picked home decor, furniture, and gifts. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. You can find the shop dates and hours on our website at willowtreeantiquesandgifts.com. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
Jessie Graham, a senior on the Richmond Senior High School soccer team, has been named the official Richmond County Female Athlete of the Week. Graham had a big week, starting with being recognized on senior night last Tuesday against 71st High School. One of 11 seniors on the team, Graham helped Richmond and head coach Chris Larson win both SEC games last week. Graham will graduate in less than 2 months from Richmond as she's already completed 2 career clusters, one of those being at Richmond Community College. Following graduation in June, Graham will attend Richmond CC for another year and a half to earn her associate's degree in business. From there, she plans to transfer to NC State to earn her bachelor's degree in the same field. The Lady Raiders beat 71st and Scotland in both games last week, helping secure a second-place finish in the SAC regular season standings. On senior night, Richmond defeated the Lady Falcons by mercy rule 10-1, scoring all of their goals in the first half. Graham netted a hat trick in the win, scoring the first 2 goals of the game in front of the net in the 5th and 8th minute. She tacked on her final goal in the 23rd minute, beating Kalia Cotton. The Lady Raiders softball team arranged its second date in as many seasons with West Brunswick High School in the Beach Diamond Invitational Championship game. Richmond clipped the wings of the East Bladen Lady Eagles in the final score of 18-0, rolling its way to the title bout against the Lady Trojans. It was the Lady Raiders' second win of the day, having beaten Whiteville High School 4-1 earlier in the morning. Senior pitcher Grayson Wade threw her third no-hitter of the season, striking out 8 batters in the 5-inning mercy rule victory. She was 1 walk away from a perfect game, which came with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. At the plate, the Lady Raiders crushed 4 home runs by 4 different batters, including a grand slam by sophomore third baseman Peyton Chappell. Also sending long balls over the fence were Wade, junior Kayla Hawkins, and sophomore Paige Ransom. The championship game will feature the same 2 teams from last season, which saw Richmond fail 3-2 in 8 innings to the Lady Trojans. Both clubs are undefeated through qualifying play. The first pitch is set for 7 p.m. A couple of late game chances to get runners home safely came up short for the Raider baseball team as it fell to host school West Brunswick in the second round of the Beach Diamond Invitational. Richmond lost to the Trojans 1-0, allowing the game-winning run in the bottom of the 6th inning. The loss moved the Raiders to the consolation bracket and out of contention for their second straight spring break tournament title. Senior Hunter Paris threw a complete game and gave up just 4 hits and 1 earned run. He also struck out 8 batters despite the loss. It was his 3rd loss of the season. With the loss, Richmond is currently competing against SAC rival Scotland in the 3rd place game. The Raiders will look to avenge 2 regular season losses to the Fighting Scots. For the latest updates, visit richmondobserver.com or follow RO Sports on Twitter. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date with all the latest going on in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And be sure to tune in to the debut of the RO Sports Network this Sunday, April 28th, for ROSN's coverage of the inaugural Henson Lake Disc Golf Tournament hosted by the Richmond Young Professionals. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and good night, Richmond County.